Diana, to introduce what we're going to be talking about today. And yeah, I'm going to leave it with Diana.
Hello, my name is Diana, and I am with Trailblazer the University YouTube channel. So today I'm going to have a chat with Cortez and Sarah. They also have YouTube channels. We have Spiritual Needs TV, and yours is, was it Little Sarah? Wait, I forgot how you say
Small Sarah's Big Soul.
Small, yeah, there you go. So today we're going to touch on, we're just going to have some chats. Honesty is going to be one of them, and also The Power of Now. Cortez is reading the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have read. So about being more present and his experience with that.
Yeah, like I've just been noticing like lots of really interesting synchronicities. A really big theme of my life over the last several years has just been honesty, finding honesty, going as deeply into the topic as possible. And even when you think you're being honest with yourself, going that one layer deeper and realizing, nope, there's still more truth there. And there's still more that you can uncover and be honest with yourself about. And just really like going through the process of finding the truest, most honest version of myself and my own thoughts, and then trying to, well, not really trying, just working that into my daily life and having the honest conversations. And
I think that's the hardest thing, is working it into your daily life, I think, because we all have lives outside of this awakening process. So it's like we live in two different realities, and we've got to live the normal, I say mundane life, going to work, you know what I mean? And then you've got to deal with the spiritual aspect of your life and self, which is your shadow self, gifts, if you've got gifts, entwining certain habits into your life, so you're living your true, authentic self. So yeah, I completely understand.
You know, finding those honest moments in your day, finding, you know, that the little, the power of now also ties into being honest, because you can have a really honest right now moment, or you could say one little thing, just one little fraction of like, maybe that's not as honest as it could be, and it can change your whole next moment, your whole next right now, and it can put you in a whole new space, just removing or adding honesty and finding the different levels and layers of it. And you can really get into some really awesome spots with like manifestation and synchronicities the more you work honesty into your life. So being honest with the people around you, because you don't realize how often you actually will lie to yourself.
Because it's so easy. I find myself, and I don't know if you lot relate, but it's so easy to just tell little white lies just to make people feel better, or just to make the situation better, where in hindsight, I would want someone to just be truthful and honest to me, no matter whether it hurts my feelings, because then that's going to be the catalyst to kick me up my ass and do what needs to be done, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's hard, because we're conditioned to, I believe we've been conditioned to feel like this, because I think there's more underlying issues with being honest. What's your take on it, Diana?
Yeah, so this is kind of relevant to me. For me, this is more on a relationship level. So I'm not trying to go into all my stuff, but basically I was in a situation where, you know, I was with somebody for a while, on and off kind of, right? And they're used to the old version of me, right? With all my bad habits and the old version of me. And then, so I made all these changes, came back around as a new version. This person's still kind of like their old version, right? Still working through all this stuff. I'm not judging someone or trying to make someone feel down, but there are certain things that person, I guess, was interested in past with me, or like liked about me, right? And this shit, I kind of went along with things just to you know, you want validation, you want the person to like you, so you don't want to hurt their feelings. But
yeah,
I just was finally straight up, I'm like, I don't want to say that's a lie, but like, I'm just not into these kind of things anymore. Like, I'm not using anymore. I'm not that person anymore. I'm a different person. So the shit just isn't working. And the person got offended, and I've definitely hurt. I'm sure it is more like his ego is hurt. If you understand the situation, it was definitely a guy. Like I could see why that happened, but I went along with it. You know, like I said, I'm a different. I was at one point, but you know, we're always changing. And so I finally said everything, and then I kind of left. I was like, I need time to process stuff because I'm like, man, was this everything just based on this, like a lie and like all this weird shit? So now I don't know what was real, what was not. But you know what? I'm glad I at least said something. I'm not gonna. I can't be a fake person. I'm just more authentic now. I kind of went with the flow and like didn't really have boundaries before and wasn't really expressing my true self. But I wasn't really myself. I was lost at that time. So I was just. But now I'm just like, you know, I just said, you know what? I'm not now. Anytime I process, I don't know if this person could be like normal with me anymore with my new version. I don't know if he can meet me where I'm at. So I don't know. I'm not saying done, but I kind of looking like that unless this person, because now this person is going to have to approach me in a different way because I'm being more authentic. But that's more true to myself. Even though I felt bad, it kind of hurts, right? Maybe to possibly let someone go. I would rather be authentic and someone accept me my authentic self. So that's where I'm at. Yeah.
And it takes courage to do that. It actually takes courage to say something that knowing that it's going to hurt someone's feelings, especially being empaths and especially feeling the way we do. You know what I mean? We don't like hurting people's feelings, but there comes a point in your awakening process, like Diana said, that you have to just be true to yourself. And if you're not true to yourself, then I think that hurts even more than staying in that situation. And because I can relate to that. I've been in the exact same situation as what Diana's just said. And
I'm in that situation as well.
I think people can relate to that. I think the majority of the population can relate to this because it's life. It's life, and it's just learning how to regulate those emotions enough to be able to say what you actually feel, what you're actually feeling.
Well, it's really hard too, because when you're you end up like you know what the truth is for yourself. You want to voice it, but then the fear kicks in, and you're like, "Am I going to hurt their feelings? Is this going to change our relationship?" And you end up out of fear saying something that isn't necessarily true, just to make the situation go what you think in your mind will be smoother, but it might not necessarily be smoother. It's just the construct that you've made in your mind. So you make a lie to match that to make everybody feel better. 100%. And as women, like women's main, it's been proven in studies that women lie more to make somebody feel better. Whereas men will lie to make themselves look better.
But so it's a paradox, right? Because sometimes you do those things to get validation, but actually to really validate yourself is to put boundaries and to be authentic to yourself. You are validating yourself in doing that, even though it feels like you're not getting validation from them, but you're validating yourself because you're like, this is what I'm about.
Yeah.
You're not, that's cool. Either way, at least I said what I thought, and then now it's up to them. Are they going to meet me where I'm at or not? And at this point, the answer is no. It's been like, what, almost silence. Well, the person also is processing their egos, and they probably don't know how to approach you. Sometimes when you make a lot of changes, when you become a different person, like they're like, I don't even know this person. I don't even know how to approach this person. What's worked for 7 years is now is like, this person's changed. Like, how the hell do you approach this person?
That was like me with all of my friends, basically. I used to be like a party promoter. There was a point where I was, handing out party favors all the time and hustling and doing all that. And it was like, it was constantly go, 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 party, 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 provide the party, bring the party, sell the tickets, make sure everybody's having a good time. And I was just like, that was my life. I'd go, 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 go. And then I realized my friend, like one of my best friends, passed away in that scene, and he kept kind of appearing to me and being like, you can't do this anymore. Like, you gotta, like, there's more for you out there. I'm like, but you were in this with me. And he's like, no, I'm on the other side now, and I'm seeing there's more for you out there and to help you get it. But I had to start being honest with myself, because all of the people that me and him were connected to, I had to basically let almost every single one of them go. And it was a huge group of friends. And I had to be honest with myself and just be like, I actually don't even I like the music, but, I like hanging out and interacting with people, but I don't want to be here all night. I actually just would rather be at home. And it took me years to realize that I was spending every weekend, every chance I got, partying with huge groups of people, almost like a distraction from myself. And then when I realized, oh shit, like I don't even like doing this stuff. What am I doing? Like, I like the music, but like I don't have to be here all night. Like, what am I doing? I want to go home.
Like a light bulb switches on your head.
Yeah, and like
wow.
I just started like I just had to stop, and people would be like calling me, "Where's the after party? Where's the after party?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. I don't care." And they'd be like, "What?"
I'm at home.
Like, yeah, like I'm at home. They're like, "What? How are you at home? Like you're like the queen of the rave. Like where are you?" And I'm just like, I'm just I'm not there. I don't know where the thing is. People started like getting weird with me because like I went from everyone would call me at 2 a.m. being like, "Where's the after party?" And I would tell them, and they would all show up. And to being like, "No, I'm at home," and they'd be like, what am I supposed to do?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man, figure the fuck out." Like, not my problem anymore. I don't do that anymore. So then I realized all of a sudden, like after, having these honest conversations with, sounds really weird, but my friend who had passed on, like being able to communicate with him after he had passed on and getting really honest with him and having him tell me like he sat me down oddly enough and was like, "So you've got stay true tattooed on your fingers, but you're not living your truth. It's tattooed on your fingers and you're not doing it." And I'm just like, oh fuck, right. Like,
I bet that cut deep, didn't it?
It did. And he's like, every time I was doing myself some kind of like disservice, every time I was being honest with or dishonest with myself, he'd be like, "Look at your fingers." I would just hear his voice. "Look at your damn hands. Like, look at your fingers. You're not doing the thing. Like, it's there. Why is it there if you're not going to use it?" So it's like, shit. And like, I actually have it like tattooed on my finger, "Stay true." And I got that years and years before any of my awakening even happened.
10 minutes left, guys.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, it's going to cut up in 10 minutes.
Should we,
I know, it's because we were in the now, the present moment. We are
You're in the yeah, exactly. It's exactly
time does not exist. As I was saying, I'll tell you what, the past week or two, I've literally been practicing just staring at certain objects and just being present with them and just feeling the beingness of them without having to put a label on it. And there's just this overwhelming peacefulness that arises within me, and it's stayed with me for quite a while now. And nothing's changed in my life. Nothing whatsoever has changed dramatically to provoke this feeling or just come over me. Other than my mind and my thoughts slowing down enough to where there's spaces in between them, just like I'm meditating, but I'm being able to go about my day in meditation with spaces in between thoughts, and I kid you not, for like 3 to 4 minutes at times. And this, I feel the energy now. It's actually overwhelming because I forgot how easy it is to forget what this whole awakening is about and what we're striving for.
Moment, being in your highest version of yourself and just being whole in that moment and finding the joy, finding the love, finding the truth of that moment and really living it and embracing it. And it's really, really important.
It is. It is. And it's like looking through the eyes of source. When you look at something, when you're looking at, like, when I look at my partner, I look at my kids. When I'm looking at my kids and my partner with a mental construct going on in my mind, and it's labeling and it's analyzing and it's, do you know what I mean? It's a different feeling. But when I'm looking at my partner and my kids with no thought but alert presence, the love, the energy that fills up your heart chakra is fucking unbelievable. Amazing.
Yeah. I get that when I look at my cat.
Yeah.
I think, you know, when you find something that really fulfills you within, which is usually something connected to your heart space, I'll learn to get more out of the ego, out of the head, and connect to your heart space. What's in alignment, like things you're passionate about. That's usually more aligned to your life purpose or things you're good at, because usually you have talents for a reason. I mean, we weren't given talents for no reason. So I think when you find things you're more in alignment, I noticed when I started to have the fulfillment, like with the YouTube channel, helping people and just doing that, all the opportunities, like I met you guys, I met more people, and then the people want to do podcasts. There's so many things, it just keeps flowing. And it's like, I don't feel the need to seek something, you know, with addiction issues in the past and stuff, and just mental health issues. Like, I don't feel like I'm lacking something anymore. I don't feel like I need something. Is my life perfect? And do I have everything I want? No, but I feel more fulfilled. I have more of an inner fulfillment. I'm not seeking so much things on the outside, like to like make me feel good, you know, like I used to. So it's a big shift, like, because I feel it from within. I don't honestly really care what's going on out there. I used to really care. Nothing really phases me anymore. I'm just like, hey, I'm in my own zone and I'm in the flow state, and you're either on my wave or you're not. That's fine.
It's a misconception, because the way we've been programmed to believe and see society is, if you have cars, money, jewelry, then you're happy and fulfilled inside. But it's a lie.
They make you feel like you're not whole if you don't have those things.
And it's
lie. That consumeristic.
As whole as we are, we can feel as whole as we are, just like Diana says.
Right now, yeah.
Right now,
it's not in the future. It's not when I get this car, when I get this job, or even when my YouTube channel hits a million. You can feel it now. You can feel the feeling
now, and that's the only way to get there. Truly, is now, because
that's all you have.
The future and past doesn't exist. It's a mental construct of the mind.
Yeah,
it's the now, guys, and that's exactly what Sarah and Diana said. And this has been an amazing chat. We've got